Let's call it a day. We're out of time anyway.
One more, okay? I can get it.
I need a moment with Layla.
I've done this dismount 1,000 times before. Why can't I do it now?
You're tired. You're not concentrating. Come on, we'll work on it for the Nationals. You're gonna thrash them at the States anyway.
And you got more important things to do.
More pressing things. Come on, you've done enough for now. Huh? Yep.
Now she is hot.
You're unbelievable, mate.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine.
Might see you around then. What are you doing after?
Going to my next job.
Come on.
You know what really hurts? She's wasted on you.
Okay, pull yourself together.
They're here.
I don't have to pull myself together. I'm fine, it's no big deal.
Gonna hang around and watch?
You heard it's no big deal.
Okay, this is it. Ready, Layla?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'll get my towel.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Relax. She's a consummate performer. She'll be fine.
She's only 10 years old.
That's what they're interested in. They'll be here in a minute.
What sort of thing do you think they'll be asking me?
Well, I suppose they want to know how it feels to be part of an elite squad.
An elitist.
Proud. Might sound better.
I know you're going to do and say all the right things. You're a professional. But most of all, just be yourself.
That's a worry. All warmed up?
Ready to go.
Good. I'll spot for you.
Oh, can Tats please?
Sure.
Layla Rashid is one of the baby gymnasts whose heart is set on Olympic gold. The youngest resident here at the Academy, Layla is far from the least experienced. Only 10, she's already been a competitive gymnast for half her life.
Thanks. Finished already? She's just going through the floor routine.
How's she going?
They want cute. She's giving them cute.
Yeah, well, they should be interviewing the butterfly, not the grub.
Yeah, we'll try telling Jenny that. Yeah, I think Jenny wanted you, but Don just overruled her. Maybe.
We got real problems with that start.
We need to anticipate more.
No, you need to anticipate more.
I need to.
Hi. Twice in one day, it must be a coincidence.
You're from Channel 6, right?
I'm Jade. I've just started on sport.
Steve, but people call me Snowy.
And I'm Danny. Anything you need to know about cycling, I'm your man.
I'll keep it in mind.
Right.
I better get back.
Yeah.
I might see you later.
Right. See ya.
What is wrong with her?
What's the problem? Just ask her out.
I'm not the one who she's got the hots for, pal. You saw her toe was practically on the floor.
I thought you'd be stoked that I'm no competition for you, Danny.
What are you saying? Pick her up on the rebound when she finds out about you? No way. Maybe you should go out with her. I feel like that could sort you out.
You don't get it, do you, Danny? I'm not interested in women, so stop hassling me.
You know what your problem is? You've got a closed mind.
You train for what, 6 hours a day?
6 days a week at least.
That's a big commitment for a 10-year-old.
No way. I got what every kid wants. A chance to be in the Olympics.
And no fears that you'll burn out before then?
Well, not really. It's the biggest worry, I suppose, what will happen when I get to puberty and my body starts to mature.
What's the major worry with that?
Well, some of the older girls, 16, 17-year-old, no offence, but they can get well, put on weight.
But isn't it normal to fill out?
Well, extra weight means extra strain on your body. You know, you get injuries. But I'll get by if I watch what I eat. Get plenty of help here with that. You know, a good diet, a good healthy diet.
And hopefully a gold medal at the end.
That'd roar.
Raw?
Oh yeah, that'd be so cool.
That's it.
Well done.
Raw?
Oh, sorry, do you want me to do that bit again?
No. I like to learn a new word occasionally.
That's it then?
Just about. I'll need Layla for a couple more minutes while we shoot some reverses.
Fine. Looked great. Nice to have met you.
I need to put the entries in for Saturday's comp. Will you be okay now?
Sure, I'm already doing reverses.
All right. Thank you, Margaret.
Pleasure. It's going to be wonderful.
Good.
Layla Rashid is
A gymnast in America died of anorexia. Gotta be really careful. The dieting and physical stress can muck up your body really badly. I've got a friend here at the academy. She's state champion, but she hasn't had a period for months.
Layla?
But I'll get by if I watch what I eat.
and hopefully a gold medal at the end.
That'd roar.
One wonders when there will be an uproar over the health risks being taken by young gymnasts in the rush for Olympic gold. This is Margaret McLuhan for News on 6 at 6.
Layla, what on earth possessed you?
What's going on?
Remind me never to get you to do my PR.
That was after the interview. They weren't supposed to be. Well, I didn't think they were taping it.
Good story. I'll stick with that if I see it.
Tats is gonna kill you.
Come on, Layla, let's go find Jenny.
Recent studies have only now been released to the public after the death of a man in Oregon was directly linked to his use of a mobile telephone.
Do you know about
Our
that?
reporter, Janet Anderson,
Never said a word.
spoke to several top surgeons at a local
Poor Tats.
hospital. As you'll see, the medical dangers of mobile phones.
No, I'll wait for the news editor, thanks. They conned her. First they filmed her, then they kept her around while they filmed the interview asking the questions. Who knows what that woman asked a second time around?
Tats would have known better.
Oh, that's a great help. A PR dream's turned into a PR nightmare.
Well, the fact is we blew it. We should have stayed till the end. How did she even know about Tats?
Did you?
Of course. It's not just gymnastics. You know that. It's not unusual for any female athlete on a rigid training regime. And a 10-year-old is a 10-year-old is a 10-year-old. Where's Tats?
On a search and destroy mission, I'd imagine.
You can't blame Layla. Don and I should have known better. And now, it's time for damage control.
I'd say so, especially when Tats gets a hold of her.
How could you do that to me?
None of that stuff was supposed to happen.
What gave you the right to tell anyone about my personal business?
Sorry, did you know they were going to use that stuff?
I don't care, you said it. How did you know? Anyway, how? Who have you been talking to?
I haven't been talking to anyone.
Then how did you know?
Last medical we had, the doctor was talking to Jenny. They said you hadn't had your period in months.
What? And what were you doing listening in to stuff like that? That is private.
I wasn't listening in, the door was open.
Now you've gone and broadcast it to the whole world.
Any hints that was you, could have been anyone.
Oh, yeah. I've got a friend. She's a state champion and she hasn't had her period in months. Layla, I'm state champion. Who else can that be? How would you like it if I went and told the whole world really personal stuff about you? What's that? A stupid baby cuddly toy. Do I tell the whole world that you're a baby? Layla's a baby!
He's my mascot.
I can hear the yelling all the way down from my room.
Oh, don't blame me. I'll chop it to bits! Let go!
Tats, calm down. She's only 10 years old.
You should have thought of that before you put her on television.
They tricked her.
So what? She said it. And you should have been there to stop it.
I mean it, we were just talking.
I know, darling, it's not your fault.
I never do anything to hurt Tats like that. She's the best.
Hey, you guys, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
Can you believe this guy? He's got some hot woman practically salivating over him and he's not interested.
And why do you think that is, Danny?
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
What? What did I do?
Anyway, how's Tats?
Oh, she's pretty freaked out.
produce 9LM's Breakfast Talkback. We'd like to do an on-air with yourself and one of the gymnastics coaches.
You can add these to the list. I don't know why you give them the time of day.
We don't get this much response to a national title.
About Layla.
Standard damage control. I've got right of reply from Channel 6. I'll debunk the whole thing and that'll put a damper on the afternoon papers.
And the Academy's reputation will be all safe and sound. Layla feels like the world's come to an end. Don, what are you going to do to fix that?
Hi. How are you?
Go away.
Layla's taking it pretty hard.
Why is everyone so concerned about Layla? What about me?
We're all concerned about you. We all are.
It's too late, isn't it? I mean, the damage is done.
Don't you think your spine is just a little bit out of proportion?
How would you like the world to know that you hadn't had your period for months? It's okay for you guys. I mean, stuff like that doesn't bother you.
So what Layla said was true?
What if it is? What difference does it make?
I care about you.
Well, we're not on together anymore, so what does it matter?
Well, Jenny thinks that you're just a bit stressed out.
Did she? That's really nice, Tom. What else did you and Jenny talk about?
Don't start this again.
You did spend the night together.
There's nothing between me and Jenny.
No. But there was something, wasn't there?
This is a waste of time. I came here because I was worried about you, Tats, not because I wanted to fight. And maybe I shouldn't have bothered.
Hi, how was training?
It's been better.
How's Danny coping?
He's done anger, now he's into denial.
He's just a bit paranoid, mate.
Paranoid? If it was a sport, he'd hold the record for it.
Hi, how you feeling?
It's not looking any different this morning. I don't want it anywhere near me. Should probably tell everyone I don't eat enough.
Keep going. I thought I'll see you a bit later.
Yeah, well, I need the practice. Besides, it might keep my stress levels down.
I'm sorry, Tats. I've got another class.
I'm going to get that dismount right, whether you like it or not.
You don't need it for the States.
You're saying I can't do it?
No, I'm saying you don't need it for the States. We've got plenty of time before the Nationals.
If you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you think you can't, it's almost
certain you won't. All right, we'll have a look at it after I finish this session.
To sum up, there's no doubt that this level of training may temporarily retard the growth in some girls. But the fact is, once the gymnasts retire from competition, they quickly achieve their predicted height and sexual maturity.
But what are the long-term effects when these girls reach menopause?
We're monitoring the research from Europe, those countries with a longer tradition of competitive gymnastics. Until that's complete, I'd be speculating.
Until then, it's wait and see?
Until then, it's vigilant supervision and control.
Thank you. That's it. Did you get a two-shot before? Then we won't bother with reverses.
That may have saved us a considerable amount of heartache yesterday.
That's why we're giving you right of reply.
You told me your interview with Layla was over before I left the gym.
And it was. She volunteered the extra information.
And you didn't change some of the original questions you asked her?
Sometimes you paraphrase.
Could Layla have mistaken that paraphrasing for new questions?
It's possible.
I know she did, Margaret, because your news editor checked the tape. He's already apologised.
Take your time. Doucement. Don't move.
Get out!
Hey. I'll get the doctor. So?
Doctor said I'd be out for at least a week. I can't do the state finals. I should have listened to you. And I shouldn't have let personal stuff get in the way.
It's all right. I understand. I didn't mean to hurt you.
I've done that dismount 1,000 times before.
But you didn't need it. Your chances were excellent. More importantly, your squad's chances were excellent.
Yeah, now they're stuffed.
Now it's going to be harder for them.
Well, why can't I do it now? 3 months ago, I didn't have a problem. It's because I'm getting older, isn't it?
It's got nothing to do with that. You're just going through a slump. It happens to everyone. When your ankle gets better, we should rethink your training program. Maybe you're getting stale.
I want to go home for a few days.
What about the rest of the squad?
How can I contribute anything like this?
I'd rather you stayed.
For what? Sit on the sidelines and wave my crutches.
Work with the young ones. With Layla.
Layla, no way.
You are our best individual performer, Tats, but you are also part of a team. We need Layla to do well in these finals, and you can help her. We're moving on to the state finals regardless. I'd like to think you'll move on with us. It's up to you. Think about it.
You're gonna miss training. We both are if you don't pull your finger out. I'm helping out.
In a minute, okay?
15 seconds max.